Alright, so some of the products, well not products, but some of the things I'm going to use is this massage rod. It's a hard rod, hard stick. Has the little spindles that turn. Tennis ball. I have a 5-pound kettlebell, and then this right here is a foam roller, but it also has like these pressure points in there. They also have foam rollers that don't have the pressure points, but we're going to start with these. All right, I'm going to show you a couple of myofascial exercises, stretches that you can do. They're perfect for whenever you have tightness in your muscles, especially if you can't get to a masseuse right away. I'm going to show you a couple. All right, all myofascial stretches and exercises, you should always start from your feet and work your way up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this rod here, and I'm just going to come over to bring your foot over and just rest your foot on it. Roll it slowly, and as soon as you find like a real tender spot, you're going to stop and you're going to hold it there. Put a little bit of weight on it, and then keep it moving. You find another spot, put a little bit of weight on it. About 5 seconds, hold it there. There's another spot there. So as long as you feel pressure points in your foot that's causing you any pain or anything, you're just going to hold them there for about 5 seconds, enough to kind of break it through. You'll know that you have bad, a lot of tender spots if you got to keep stopping. So starting from the feet, start from the bottom. Back to the toes, and you're going to switch to the opposite foot and do the same thing. All right, so the next exercise that you can do is you're going to work like your calf muscles. You're going to go all the way to your knee using the same thing. Now they also have rods that flex. This one, of course, is a straighter, harder one, but you're just going to start up and you're going to work your way up. Same thing that you did with your foot as you're working your way up. As soon as you find that knot, you're going to stay on it for about 5 seconds. Just put a little pressure on it, then roll it up again. Come all the way up. And once you finish that one side, you'll stop there and you're going to come down to the next portion of your leg. Same thing. You're going to go till you find that tender spot right there. A little bit of pressure on it. Hold it for like 5 seconds. And then keep rolling. You're going to do the entire leg, starting just going all the way around until you've worked your way up into your knee. All right, so back to the calf muscle. One of the things you can use, like I showed you where you were on your knees and you were using this to kind of go through and massage. You can do a couple different things with the calf muscles. You could take a tennis ball, and what you'll do is you put the tennis ball, find a tender spot, you're going to lay back, and you're just going to let it sit there for a couple seconds. And I'm hitting a knot right there. Just hold it there. And then a couple seconds, then an inch, move it to the next spot. I got some tender muscles, goodness. So you'll do that for the entire calf muscle, and that tennis ball is good for trigger points. So try that out. All right, the next thing that you can use for the calf muscles again is a foam roller. Like I said, this one has like the little trigger point ones. They also have like smoother ones as well. But what you're going to do is you put it on your calf muscle wherever that tender spot is. And what you do is you take the other leg and you cross it over and you just push down on it and you hold. Same thing with the tennis ball, 5 seconds. Then you just shift it down, or more so we're going up, because you're supposed to work from the bottom of your feet up. All right, and the last part for the legs are the quads and the hamstrings. A couple different things that you can do. Again, back to that straight stick, where you just kind of go along, you work your way up, relax that leg. When you find that pressure point, you just press on it. Hold it for 5 seconds, and then you're gonna move it back up again to the next spot. Another one that you can use is take a 5-pound kettlebell, and you just take the arm of it, you take it down, just let it sit, and you're going to slide it up. You can use a 5-pound, you can use an 8-pound. I wouldn't go over 10 just because you don't want to damage any muscle or cause any additional pain to it. But even like right now where it's sitting, I can literally feel like the muscle throbbing because it's trying to release. So you can use that. Finally, using the foam roller again, what I do is put the foam roller right at the end of my knee. Again, remember we're working from our bottom of our feet up, very top of the knee. Just put the pressure on the knee, let it sit there, and then just slowly crawl it back, crawl it back, crawl it back. And again, once you find that pressure point, hold it. And then you're gonna move to the next part, next part, next part. Then continuing, don't just stop at the legs because you're working those kinks out. Once you get up to the top of the hips, then what you're gonna do is, you can always get on it sideways, just like this, cross your feet over. But you feel, again, once you feel that tender spot, sit there and hold it. And then keep it moving on down. And what you can do is, you're gonna do it on both sides. Once you finish that portion, on the side, on the hip, come around right on the glutes. Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna help release the muscles in the back as well. Same thing here, you just put that pressure there. And when you find that spot, you're gonna hold it. And then as you're going, once you work down into the glute area, you're gonna come into your lower back, and then you're just gonna roll all the way up. So there you have it, a couple of myofascial exercises to help you Hulk smash those muscles loose. All right, that was a little corny. Enjoy.